Okay, so we're going to make an animated advertising banner. So to do that, I've opened up Fireworks, and then I want to create a new Fireworks document. So we'll click on that, and then it comes up with our canvas size. So I want the width to be 600 pixels and the height to be 200 pixels, so we'll leave that as it is. And then we want the canvas color. Now, because we're making an animated advertising banner, we want the colour to be transparent for now, and then the reasons for that will become clear, and so then we'll press OK. So what I want to do is that first of all I want to set a background colour. Now, because we're making an animated advertising banner, if we set the canvas colour to a certain colour, that means it would change it for every single part of our animation. Now I want some parts to have a black background and some parts to have a blue background. So the reasons that we might do that is for the pleasure of the visual pleasure for the viewer. So we'll do that. So to do that, we just select the rectangle tool and then draw out a rectangle like so. And as you can see, mine's now gone green. So we'll put the black background in there like so. Okay. And then what I want to do is add some text. So first of all, I will put in my Igloo Radio text. Now you can use you can choose your font from here. That's any font that's on the computer you can use here. So I'm going to use Century Gothic. Okay, and so I'll type in my text here. So we'll have Igloo Radio like that, and you can move your text like so by just clicking on the pointer tool, which is at the top of the toolbar column here. Yep, you can move it around like that. I want it in the top right, so I'll have it about there, I think. And then I'll put in some more text, and this time I'm going to make my text blue. To change the colour of the text, you can see there's this little box here, and then you can change the colour. And I'm going to have it this colour blue here, like so. And I'm just going to type in The Breakfast Show, like so. Now, as you can see, the font is a little bit too big at the moment. It doesn't stay on the page, so you can select it like so, just like you can in Word or something like that, and then you can change the size by clicking on the little arrow here, and then you can just change the size down like that. So I'll have it like that, I think. Click on the pointer tool again to clear that off, like so, and then again you can obviously move things like this around like that. So that's the first part of my animation that I want to do. Now, on the right hand side here you can see that we've got states, and at the moment we're on state 1. So what I want to do is right click on states, okay, and then press duplicate state, okay, and that will basically duplicate what I've already got, and it kind of means that I can use what I've already got as a template, which is a really good way of doing it, and probably the easiest way to do it. So I'll press duplicate state like that, and then it asks where we want to put it and how many we want to duplicate by. Now for now I just want to duplicate it by 1, and we'll have it after the current state, okay, so then we'll press OK. And as you can see, now on state 2 we've got the exact same thing. So I'm going to change this text here from The Breakfast Show to the Drive Time Show now. And I'm not going to change the font because I want it to be consistent. I'm not going to change the font size. I'm just going to move it a little bit so so it fits on. And actually I'm going to move it now so it's on the top left hand side. So we'll have it like that. Okay, and now we want at least 3 states on our banners, so we'll go to state 2 now. We'll right click on state 2 and then press duplicate state again, like that. And again we'll have it just one of them and after the current state, like that. Okay, so state number 3. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the background colour. So I'll just click on the black rectangle that I made. And then I can change the colour by clicking on it here. Now you may notice that there's a little pen that comes up. And what that means is that you can pick any colour that is on the page. So I know that I'm going to get the same colour blue. I'm going to click on the blue text and see, and then that's got me to the same colour there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the Drive Time Show text to white, like that. Now obviously what you can also do is you can add in the effects. Now we've looked at this in previous lessons, but if I wanted to add a glow to my Igloo radio text, I can go to filters down here, and I'm going to give it a glow like that, and then we'll have a glow. And then obviously you can change the colour of the glow, so we'll have a, let's go for that lime green colour glow like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of my drive time show text as well, so I can just press delete and that will get rid of that. And I'm going to move this Igloo radio text into the middle like that. So I've made my 3 states, so now all I need to do is make sure that the animation works. So to do that, you can see I've got this little play button at the bottom here, and I'll just press that. And as you can see, it's working through our animation now. Now it's very fast, and I can't really read that, so I'll press stop. And you can see there's a little number 7s down here. So if I want to make it go faster, I want to put that number 7 up to a higher number. So let's try 50. So we'll double click on the number 7 and we'll type in 50 for now. Now this might be a bit of trial and error, and you may want to just sort of have a go and see what works well really. So we'll do 50 and we'll see what that looks like. So as you can see, it's a lot slower, but still I think it's still a little bit too fast. Okay, so press stop again. So we'll make it 100 this time. So we'll just go round and change all of those to 100 like that, and we'll press play again. There we go. So I think that's much better. It's much slower, and it just makes it a little bit easier to read. Now remember, in yours I want text effects, I want different coloured backgrounds, and I also want some images in there as well. Remember, you need to be making this relevant to your target audience and to your scenario that you're making, okay? And that's what you're being marked against, is your relevance to the target audience. So you need to be able to justify why you're making those decisions, okay? So maybe if you were going to use sort of colours that didn't really go very well, you'd need to justify that and say that it is actually suitable. So you need to have those kind of ideas in your head.